Command me, Master.
The city of Tyr lost its king and now stands vulnerable. I will take it for my own. Go, prepare for my coming.
Your might is unequaled, Master. Yours will be a glorious victory.
Silence! Do not tell me what is mine, slave. Forces are awakening that you cannot comprehend. You are but a pawn. Go!
And welcome to a new Let's Play of Dark Sun, Wake of the Ravager for MS-DOS. Yes, finally getting around to the sequel of Dark Sun, Shattered Lands, which I had completed just over a year ago, as of this day that I am recording it, and of course hopefully uploading it. Now, I'm not really going to go ahead and explain a whole bunch of things when it comes to creating characters. And just, yeah, if you just click Start Game, you'll use the default characters, which I'm not going to use. But, yeah, I'll just go over a few things that has changed from Shattered Lands. First off, if I go over to New Character, yeah, you'll notice that the character portraits and sprites have changed a lot. And I gotta say, I don't know how I feel about these ones. I'm not particularly liking some of these ones, especially like the male half-elf. That one just looks weird. Yeah. And of course, if you want a refresher on what all this is about, you can just watch the first video of Dark Sun Shattered Lands. And of course, here we have all our classes: our cleric or priest, druids, fighter, gladiator, which is just like a fighter, but kind of better in certain ways, though it does take a lot more experience to get. And of course, your preserver, which is the wizard, psionicist is your ranger, and of course your thief. But yeah, let's go ahead and show off all the rest of these sprites. Now, when creating new characters, they start off at level 7. And wow, that is a whole lot of HP you got there, Jardoon. However, I am not going to be creating new characters. I am in fact going to be using the characters that I have imported into this game. Yep. Atticus, Halton, Selexat, and Allura are coming back. Because you can indeed import your characters that you used from Shattered Lands into this game. Now, the way that I had to do it, and the thing is I would have recorded it, but it would have been just taken too long and just I don't know if there would have been some issues. But the way that I had to do this was I had to take the files that I had for Dark Sun 1 and Dark Sun 2, put them onto my old Windows XP system, because the thing is, the character transfer utility, or cardtran.exe, in the Dark Sun 2's directory, doesn't work on 64-bit systems. It only works on 32-bit systems, so I had to transfer that over. And what I did is, when I executed this caretran.exe, it then gave me a choice as to where my directories were. And of course, I just had to go ahead, make sure that they were in drive C, changed, and just make sure that I renamed the files there, or the directories, for Dark Sun 1 and Dark Sun 2. Then, of course, when I hit enter, it would give me a list of all my saves from, and essentially you just press the letter, and it will import your saves, or import your characters into the character creations, or the character list. And, of course, you may have noticed how I had item transfers 1 through 4. Well, that's because I kind of needed to get rid of all my bags and chests, because sometimes when you're exporting characters or importing characters into this game, sometimes they kind of bug out. And also, a thing to note is that some of the items that we've gotten from Shattered Lands, you can only get... Or, yeah, let me try that again. Some items in Wake of the Ravager you can only get by exporting characters from Shattered Lands. And, of course, some items have also been changed. And if there isn't an equivalent of that item in this game, it just gives you ceramic points, or ceramic pieces, which is the currency of this game. Which is why Alora has, like, all these coins here. Because, yeah, she had, like, all these things, like... That was the sword. You may notice that it says +1. Yeah, it was the horn. That was the horn blade, so it didn't get transferred, so they just gave me coins. So let's go ahead and see some of the changes that also made it into the game. For instance, this bone mace. It would have been heavy. You remember that heavy property in Shattered Lands? Yeah, for the most part, it's gone for most weapons. So I can actually equip 2 +1 metal axes, which is nice, because, oh god, that heavy property was just annoying. Also, something that I'm not going to do is mostly use these particular weapons that I have, such as the Dark Flame Sword, L's Drinker. Yeah, and for some reason, character exports, it sometimes, I don't know, it gives the wrong description. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if it's a feature or if it's a bug, but weapons that have magical effects that trigger when hit, for some reason, can sometimes disappear. I don't know, maybe they have charges, or maybe they just have... I don't know. Or maybe it is just a bug. But also, yeah, also we do need to re-equip some of these things. For instance, the Ring of Insight, which I had. Yeah, for some reason it says lend health, so let's just pick it up and put our wisdom back up to 22. Halton! Yeah, that's... And also, for some reason, let's see, that was the leather belt of might? Yeah, for some reason we get a suit of leather armor that's worth that much, which is crazy. Okay, let's see. And also, there's the Light of Dawn, which is now a rod, and if I take it off that slot, I can't put it back on, because it counts it as a rod. Now let's go ahead and re-equip stuff, and also change some things around. And also, yeah, for some reason, the Drake Tooth Longsword is now a wooden +1 longsword. And if I put it back on, it now has a new ability. I do not know what that's supposed to be. Maybe, I don't know, it's supposed to be see invisibility? No, yeah, the Leather Helm of Might no longer does anything. And also, for some reason, this one says the red pairs, which had cure serious wounds, has magical plague. Now, let's see. Ah, yes. I wanted to make sure that I check which pieces of armor that I have for each character, because, of course, well, I want to make sure that I, yeah, get all that stuff in. And that's just some regular armor. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Because, yeah, I need to give this to Atticus, so that way he has -1 AC, because, well, it's not good when you get hit. But luckily, the silver necklace had made an appearance in this game, so let's go ahead and re-equip that. And yep, we got Firen's wooden bow, and of course need to equip this, the living cloak, again. Now, also something to note is that all the, yeah, for some reason the Ring of Wind now has slow on it, which is not right. Yeah, for some reason, the thing to note is that when you're importing characters into this game, you don't keep all the ceramics that you had in the last game. So I had to go ahead and spend every piece that I had in order to, yeah, get a whole bunch of +1 wooden arrows. Now, let's see, is that everything? Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, some things like the Quicksilver gloves now does this. I don't know, maybe it'll just correct itself once we get to the actual meat of the game. Anyways, without further ado, let me actually get to the game and frickin' start this thing. And loading screen.
Dark Sun world.
Hurry! You must come with me to the Veiled Alliance. An evil has crept into Tyr which will destroy us all. I have seen it.
Yep, that is a new addition to this game. Dark Sun 1 never had any voice acting, yet this game does for certain characters, which is neat. I definitely say it adds a nice touch. So, here are our choices. Well, what did you see?
He was a nightmare come to life, the very face of death. But there's no time to explain. We must get to the Veiled Alliance headquarters at once. Arslan will help.
By the way, that loading screen is always freaking long as hell. I don't know why, but anyways. Oh dear. That lady just got disintegrated. Now, before we actually go ahead and fight these guys, I want to go ahead and change some things in preferences. And yeah, for some reason, I don't know if it's just because I've imported my characters, but it just sets it to hideous. Yeah. That's not nice. And also, I am going to be changing the difficulty to balanced, simply because the fact is that I want to just, like, have this as smooth of an experience as I can. Also, I forgot to put my timer on. Damn it. And if you want to, you can go ahead and buy this game off of GOG.com, which is the version I'm playing, and you can play on a harder difficulty yourself. So, let's go ahead and fight some new enemies. Draxons, and another Draxon. Well, let's go ahead and kick some butt! Yeah! Get him! And, of course, Allura, you go ahead and shoot with your +2 bow. Yeah. And Halton, go in for the kill! Yeah, also, it does kind of suck that I had to get rid of all my containers, but I will be able to get them back soon enough. You'll see why. Oh! For some reason, that guy backed off. And... oh, no path from here. What the heck? Ah, there he is. Okay, yeah, gonna have to use the freaking keyboard. Oh, jeez. Freaking can't hit him. So let's just go ahead and just use our long bow. Or is it short bow? I don't know. The game doesn't actually say. It just calls it a bow. Okay, let's see. You can't really do anything right there, Allura, so you're just gonna have to fire away. I could have her use magic, but I'd rather not. Let's just go ahead and beat these guys up. Just like, what the hell is this all about? Freaking, can I? No, I can't. What the hell? Yeah! There you go, Slexat. Freaking rip into him. Also, those guys are really wailing it into our teammates. So let's go ahead and... get him away. There we go. Freaking Melf's acid arrow at work there. Ugh. Freaking hell. Oh yeah, if I was playing this with my disc, the game would... the music for this game would go freaking nuts. I don't know why, but it's hilarious. Oh, but it's a good thing I'm not using that disc, because some things just don't play right at all. And there we go. And of course, Allura's all the way over there. And, oh yeah, we are freaking now... freaking... yeah, all the experience that I had from Dark Sun 1 carried over. And let's see, what do you have? Bone Mace, bone ring armor. Don't really care. And these guys actually have some new weapons. Like this thing. The two-handed Stone Lotus. Or Lautilus, or I don't know how it's pronounced. Yeah. Let's go ahead and check out, grab all these arrows from these guys. Wait, what? Too many items to carry. What are you talking about? Ah, crud. I gotta go ahead and get some containers. Because the thing is, there is something, I can actually buy bags, and I'm gonna have to find the lady who actually does sell them. And yeah, you start out with 5,000 ceramics. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. And also, yeah, you can sometimes find pedestrians running around. Money for the poor, master. Here, I'll give you some ceramics, a few ceramics. And, oh wait, crap. I wanted to give the experience to Laura. Oh, damn it. Now, let's give them all our money. And Atticus receives 10,000 experience points. Thank you so much. Why must you beg on streets? I was an adventurer like yourself before. I tussled with a fire drake. I ran before it could grab me. But just being near the thing left me unable to hold a sword. The heat it blasts you with did something to my muscles. Fighting was the only skill I had, but a lame fighter is a worthless one. Well, if your stats aren't as optimal for your class, sometimes you're gonna have trouble. Have you heard any recent gossip? Word is, a man was seen sneaking in the back entrance of the high bureaus, and the next day the overseer of fields is dead. That's not the kind of news I want to hear, but there it is. You're very kind. I'm honored to have talked with you. Goodbye. Yep. Now we can go ahead and take all these coins. Yeah. Frickin' all the frickin' ceramics we'll ever possibly need for this game. And let's see. Yeah, frickin' hell. Some of these pieces of armor sadly don't provide any more AC. And it sucks that some things didn't make it. Though there is a bit of a funny thing that happens when you import... Oh, wow, lag. When you import Dark Sun 1 characters with leather shields. For some reason, you have what looks like the leather Drake armor, and it only gives you 1 AC, but it has resist cold. It's one of those weird oddities. Anyways, let's go and talk to this lady. Hello, how can I help you? Show me your goods. And yeah, just as a tip, don't buy from her, and don't sell things to her either. She sells you things at half price and charges way more, but thankfully she sells bags for 1 ceramic piece, which I'm gonna get about 3 or 4 for each character, because holy crap, some of these, this is just too much. Just not enough inventory space. And yep, here we have our +3 great axes, which actually look like great axes now. Here we have Valkazan's staff. There's the... Yeah, this was the wooden staff of parting. We got El's drinker, which now should... Or, well, once we actually use it, it will actually say vampiric touch like it did. There's Daglar's dagger, which is now made of stone, which is impressive that it transmuted in that. Are you an alchemist, Atticus? I don't know. You are a cleric of fire. And I definitely have to say that clerics in this game aren't as great as druids, because you don't get access to better healing spells. Your prices are too high. You'll not find better quality goods than mine anywhere in Tyr, I assure you. And of course, fine workmanship costs more. Yeah, as if. You sell the same crap that everybody does. Can you tell me about the merchants in Tyr? Yes, of course. There's not like anyone in town who can give you better information, since I own the most prestigious shop in town, and everybody comes to me at one time or another. Who are the merchants in Shadow Square? One could hardly call them merchants, and certainly they're not worth knowing. Is there a merchant dealer I can talk to? I believe Akar is in town, and he always has strangers coming in and out of his house. What do you know about Akar? He's a sly one, that Akar. He took over House Gazet when it was nearly bankrupt, and it's fast becoming one of the richest. It's rather suspicious, if you ask me. How do you think Akar got his riches? Well, it wasn't by paying the Templars their taxes on iron ore. That's probably how his house lost its money in the first place. No, he sells more of his ore on the black market. Of course, lady being gossipy. Where can I find Akar? House Gazet is west of here. You can't miss that mansion. Have you heard any rumors lately? They say a woman was struck down in the streets by a bolt of magic. It's all very suspicious. Yeah, we were just there. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pause it and just buy all the bags that I'm going to need. And hello, dude. Anyways, catch you in a bit. And also lag. Okay, I am back. Finally got everything in bags. So now everybody has at least 3 bags. Sucks that I had to get rid of my old bags, but hey, freaking I'd rather have all my stuff. Now, of course, in between this video and the next, I will get all the rest of my stuff that I have on the characters that I have imported, that have all the other items. Yeah. Now, let's go ahead and see what this lady... Show me your goods. Let's see. And, yep, we also now have robes and shirts and... a wizard hat! Yeah, and also bracers, which pretty much you just put on your arm, which is just arm guards. And also she has red bags, which I will actually use. Give one for Atticus, simply so that way I can actually have red bags on each character for plot items. And I'll just go ahead and get those off screen as well, in between videos, because, well, I don't know. How do you get away with charging so much? My prices are fair, sir. If you want to be miserly with your money, you can buy cheap goods in Shadow Square, which will promptly fall apart as soon as you use them. Jeez, hoity-toity pompous lady, aren't we? Can you help me find my way around about here? Where did you need to go? Where can I find an inn? The Harbinger's Roost is nearby. Take the main street south, then just before you reach the gate, turn east. The inn is about halfway down the block. Is there a tavern in town? There are 2 taverns within walking distance, both of them southeast of here. Tell me about Shadow Square. You don't want to go there. The merchants there are a bunch of vagabonds who only cheat you. This is not true. Which I will prove her wrong once I get there. Do you know where I can find Arslan? You mean the miner? I heard of him, but I don't keep track of that sort of person. What do you mean, that sort of person? He's an ex-slave, of course. But I'd just as soon have them all back in the mines instead of cluttering up the street. Oy, jeez. Freaking considering that we're ex-gladiators, were forced to fight to the death in the first game. Jeez. Have you heard any rumors lately? I was told a woman was seen entering Zur's tavern and never came out. It's all very suspicious. Wonder what that's all about. Well, goodbye to you. And also, let's go ahead and bring up the map, and yeah, let's see. Let's go this way to the Shadow Square. Now, I'm going to be doing a few things off the cuff the first few videos, probably, so do forgive me if I make some mistakes. Now, I could talk to all these merchants here, but I'd rather not. I'd rather talk to this guy, who should be very familiar if you've talked to him in the first game. Yep. It's Notaku! He's making an appearance yet again. Let's talk to him. A good day to you, friends. I am Notaku, dealer of extraordinaire in rare and exotic substances. You don't remember us? Really? Do you have a frickin' 3-second memory? Or something? I don't know. I'm Atticus. A pleasure. Truly a pleasure, Atticus. Weren't you mixed up in that fracas by the caravan gate? Yes, that was me. Quite a piece of work that was, or so I hear. I wasn't there myself. Let me say, though, I could use a man with your resourcefulness. Are you interested in earning a few ceramic pieces? No, but some of the things that he can give you with some missions can be rather nice. How much... what do you have in mind? I've heard there are giant skeletons haunting the deserted building on the southwest side of town. As it happens, I have a need of the skull of a giant skeleton, and I need someone to retrieve it for me. Why are you asking me to do this? To be blunt, I've been unable to convince anyone else to do this for me. There are some, minor risks involved. Yeah, they're freaking undead, which Atticus can easily deal with, considering he has turn undead. What? Why do you need the skull? All I can say is that a client of mine wants me to prepare the skull for him. Confidentiality, you understand, is no small aspect to my business. What will you pay for the skull? I'll only need one giant skull, for which I will give you 5,000 ceramic pieces. Any extra skulls will earn you 1,000 ceramic pieces apiece. I'll get the giant skeleton skull. I knew I could count on you. In the meantime, you may wish to look at the items I have for sale. That I do. Show me your goods. Yeah, we'll talk to him there. And here we have a banana, which used to give us strength, but now it just cures disease in this game. And an orange, which still has 8 on it. And some green grapes, which has bless on it. And some things that I definitely want to get is this, first and foremost, this +2 metal longsword. Trust me, you want to get +2 weapons for your characters, because some enemies can be immune to them, shall we say. And, ooh, here we have a spellbook and a one-use scroll. Yes, this is also something that's different to this game. Normally, scrolls that you'd find with spells would only be used, or would only give Preserver just new spells. However, I do want to get this spellbook, which has slow. So Laura's going to be learning that. I could have just right-clicked on her. Let's see, more. Here she has a... Or here, Notaku has a +2 dagger. And she'll get... And a bracelet of biofeedback. Get that for select set. I mean, we got all the ceramics we could spare. And, yeah, let's see. Anything that I don't want... Anything at all. Yeah, metal chain armor, which I really don't want. Let's see. Yep, he sells things to us at full price, thankfully. And I believe that's Tyvil's armor, which isn't as good as it was. Because, yeah, look, it used to be +4 AC, now it's only 1. But yeah, more ceramics. Give me that money. So yeah, some things in this game are expensive. Hopefully I didn't sell... Nope, that's just +2 AC bonus. And of course, Selexat can't make use of any of this armor because, well, look at her anatomy. She's a freaking Thri-Kreen. And, yeah, get rid of that. And here we have L's shield, which is +2, but it's all the way over there. Yeah, the Leather Drake shield did not make it in this game, which is what Allura once had. Same with the Ice Storm ring, which also didn't make it. And you know what? I'll just keep it. You know what, Atticus? You get a fancy hat. Let's see. Who do we want? Let's see. Halton already has a +2 weapon. Yeah, I did give him some of the good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much the same. So I'll just keep hold on to any extras. Whoops. Need this bag. Put that in there. And yeah, let's go ahead and stop farting around. Tell me about your business. Yeah, there's not going to be much in this video. I'm going to be aiming for 20 minutes, so me try to get as much as I can. There is little to tell. I am a simple merchant, and like all merchants, I must scratch a living from the selfishness of my clients. What exactly is your business? Powerful mages require obscure materials to conduct their arcane rituals. I obtain such objects and purify them as required. I often work on contract or simply offer my goods to the highest bidder. Why can't I sell directly to the mages? The mages aren't interested in raw materials. They want my process components. I also have their trust. My goods are never spoiled and are of the best quality. Who are your clients? My clients vary from season to season and from area to area. I never stay in one place for long. Scarcity is a boon in my business. Do you ever sell to the Veiled Alliance? It is never safe to ask who my clients are, or who they work for. Who do I fit in all this? The materials I need are rare, and many require overcoming dangerous beasts. I do not hope to fill all the demands if searched for the items myself, so I employ agents such as you. Okay, I probably misread that, but okay. Have you heard any rumors? Rumors are not my business. That's more a car's province. What do you know about a car? Yeah, he knows all to deal with information not the most savory of trades, but a profitable one. Yeah, that it is. And of course, yeah, mages needing special components does make sense. And yeah, that right there you can see is a skeleton of the giant variety. So let's go in there and muck stuff up. If I can open the door. And attack! And here we go. Let's smack him up. Though once I get into Atticus's turn, yeah. Oh god! Yeah, that's one thing that's nasty about these guys. They can shoot fireballs! Yeah, get him! Get him! I never really heard the sound effects all that properly when I used to play this game. They'd usually just be screwy. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn undead. Yeah! Well, there we freaking go. Let's see, let's go ahead. And something else that's new to this game is that you can actually stack skulls, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about them taking up all your inventory space. Well, let's go ahead and go to Nataku, and I'll just go ahead and end the video off. Whew! Man, that's just like recording that frickin' intro was a pain in the butt, but finally gotten this video done. Woo! Yeah, press H to center on our character. Anyways, I shall finally end it here. I've been the NorthernStarDragon, and I shall see you in the next video.